Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a little bit early. Welcome to the Covert spot. But you know, mates, here by myself at the moment. People have been invited, and you know, people have just got lots of things on, birthdays and stuff like that. So we're going to see how that goes. Mr. Baldrick out with us today. I'm so excited. Loves it. It's his best thing. It's his best thing. When he sees me old Bergen, he just starts going proper on it. But he loves it. The old Coverts, but I just love autumn. So it's our Covert spot still on point. Yeah, I've had me. So I say like summer holiday, 2 weeks off. You know, like. Generally don't sort of go anywhere because I don't want to. I can't see me sitting on the beach, you know, somewhere in, you know, the Sinai Peninsula or something like that, you know, rubbing suntan lotion into me bits. No, but we always take it late September because it's Rosina, me boss, me Cosa Nostra, that's boss of bosses. It's her birthday and her anniversary, and this year it was the 30th anniversary. Blimey, I've got to make a public declaration here, and it's not going to be no joke. This lady should be up Buckhouse getting a medal and having tea and cucumber sandwiches with Lizzie the Queen, because for putting up with me for 30 years, ladies and gents, blimey, she deserves a medal or something. Or alternatively, as I say to her, I could have exited 3 people, 8 years each, and still been a free man. I won't tell you what a reply to that one is. Here's Mr. Baldrick. Barney, what you doing? What you doing? You got a new bow from your mum, didn't you? Oh, I do, I love that. So I never had a mum buy me anything. A mum, oh yeah. And Dad brings me out with a Covert sport. He loves it. Baldrick. His little bow. Anyway, ladies, yeah, waiting for David Fierce to get over. This is like quite a historic moment though, because this is the only time in the history of forever that I've beaten David here. We had a little plumber turning up today just to unblock a few bits, and he was there dead on time, and we was first on his list. But yeah, obviously, yeah. So 2 weeks off. You think I'd have been over here a few times? Well, obviously on this 2 weeks, well, I went back into work a little bit early because of things going on. Yeah, no, the 2 weeks were entirely devoted to Mrs. Tightwad, whatever she wanna does, you know, do and all that. There were a couple of things planned, but they just never came together. You know, she's had a new kitchen put in, and you know, so she's really happy, and that's the main thing I've got to say. And she's more than happy to drop us off here early today, and when I stop gassing, Mr. Baldrick, he loves it. He checks everything, he does. Proper perimeter patrol, yeah. So I might do a hunter pot killing patrol in a moment. He's just thinking about his Scooby snacks now. Right, ladies and gents, sorry, yeah, I'm waffling, waiting for David to turn up. Mike, you know, and a few, everybody sort of, as far as I know, has been invited, and if they can get here, so I'm not sure who's turning up. But these things aren't, these are always no pressure. Get in when you can, go when you want, and you know, if something gets in the way, job done. No, there's enough aggravation in what I call real life. To start, look, he's got a stick, he's got a snappy stick, to give yourself any stress on what should be your chill down days. Baldy, give me that. Look at your, come on, look at his little bow. It's got bees on it though, just in case anybody thinks that's a bit of a girly pattern. It's got hunter killer bees on it. It says, has that? It has. Mum got me that. My mum got me that. I love that. Right, anyway, ladies and gents, I think, you know, concurrent activity, being an old soldier is get a bra on. So, bring you back later. Right, ladies and gents, just want to show you a little something. So I'm just showing it here, not giving a review because it's only like turned up a week ago or whatever. Story this is Mrs. Tightwad, when we ran shopping and I'm carrying the bags and that, often look for little frying pans and bits and bobs and that, and sort of an idea. So from the dogs for the anniversary and all that, she just got me a little, and actually she's had a cracking little find on eBay. I'll drop the link in to it if you like what you see. There's not much to it, it's not much to go wrong either, so I love it. It's heavy for what it is, and I'll put the weight in. I don't mean it's overly heavy, because you know, once you know what's inside, but yeah, what a cracking little bit of kit. And I'll tell you what, we're going to start with the outside. This is on its own a carry pouch that is a pouch in its own right. They've not just knocked something up, this is proper on point, ladies and gents. Good old zips on it and so forth, carrying handles, keep everything clean as well. So when we open it out, it's nice and snug, no what we got in there. And I've always liked the idea of a small one. David's got a longer one with a handle, and I've seen him cook up many a meal on that, you know, just some bacon and stuff, or a pork chop in there. But you have a cast iron skillet in there, and then you get the choice, so you can bring either one out with you. It all fits in there, keeps all your kit clean. You know, and there's my hand, so you see the size of it. You'll get three rashers of bacon in there, a nice little steak or something. Or, you know, what I call a grill barbecue one. So you get in the two, let your eyes be your guide. Ooh, sorry about that. Let your eyes be your guide, and I'll tell you the price in a minute. But let's just say Mrs. Tightwood has embedded my DNA, and this is not a lot of money, ladies and gents. But to show you the inside of the pouch, proper padded, lined. You know, it's a nice item in its own right. But however, when they've done something properly. Now the padding between the two, and this is padding to stop them knocking about, it's just 110% spot on, ladies and gents. They really thought about this, and for what you get for your money, I'm just quite gobsmacked. And put it in like that, all like that, and what you got, the handle is going on now. I'm just going to make sure because that's right. I mean, one would be enough, but if you're using the two together, it simply goes in and lifts up, ladies and gents. So not handle, I always like that, not only does the handle come off, but you get the two handles. So in effect, two frying pans, cracking bag. Again, it is man portable. I will put the weight in, I'll weigh it when I'm at home. And the two handles, you know, a nice padded separator. Ladies and gents, I can't see that there's anything wrong with that. That is a cracking little bushcraft kit. Like I say, probably I would only ever bring the one out. You know, if you've got one in there, then you've got plenty of room to put a little spatula and your cooking bits, and even your oil could go in there. So about crowding, ladies and gents, you know, cheers Mrs. Tightwood, nice find, good skills and all that. And I actually believe this is a cracking little bit of kit. Not a huge amount that can go wrong with it, as I say, but this was in the region of £23. And again, I know where she got it from. I'll bring it back plain. Right, ladies and gents, obviously the planes are taken off this early morning, and Dave's turned up. So just bringing it back with a final look at this. Like I say, 23, 24 quid, something really, really daft like that. David's had a look at it and he's gone, wow, you know, I do trust his judgment. You'd pay that for the £1 off, you know, some bushcraft store and that. And this pouch, obviously, as he said there, it's proper robust. You're quite impressed with this, Dave, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. So let your eyes be a guide. I'll find out where the missus got it. It does come from eBay. Like I say, it was a little like present from the dogs or whatever. And let your eyes be your guide. I haven't brought any bacon across with me. I should test it, but there's very little to go wrong. And like David said, it's proper, you know, robust enough. The only thing I actually see going wrong with this at any time is somebody nicking it, David. But that seems to be, you know, robust enough there. That's the only thing I see wrong with it. And if it does go wrong, do you know what? I'll tell you. But other than that, ladies and gents, I think for the price, it's a cracking bit of kit. And I've got another aircraft turning up. So yeah, I'm just showing you it. No skin off my nose. Nothing to do with the vendors or anything like that. It wasn't even me that bought it, it was Rosina. So anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very much, and let your eyes be your guide. No, mate. No, that's just an old bag I've had for ages, mate. I've got the dried meals I said I'd bring over for you. The dried meals inside. Oh yes, mate. Yeah, you can have that. Give that to the boy or the girl or whatever, mate. And all that's in there is, you know, like I said, the old freeze-dried meals and all that. Yeah. For when you're doing your walks and all that, it's just there, mate. There's veg of them in there and that, mate. But you're looking very dapper there, sir. You know, man at fault, Raven. But can you just do us a swizz around there, mate? Because we have, hidden woodsman. And how much did you pay for the pack, mate? Not bad. Yeah, no, the time you send off, well, and you wanted one as well, mate, innit?
Yeah. But I wasn't going to send one to America. It's too expensive, isn't it?
No, I know, you need a mortgage to do that, don't you? Nice one.
But no one commented on it. Look, got my XP on there.
Yeah, I know.
Got a complete kit in it.
I saw it, I tagged down, I didn't think it would stay there long, to be honest. Thought about it myself, mate, but I'll have a look at it and I thought, don't you try it. I can make something similar, and you know what I mean, I'll make it to how I like it as well.
But the trouble is, I always fancy one, but getting one shipped over, then the duty on it.
Oh yeah, that's what hammers you, mate, because you don't know what it's going to be.
30 quid or 40 quid or something. It's ridiculous. So,
because as you know, I do like the old bushcraft brand. That's a nice.
That's a good pack.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
A little bit of a look at that, mate.
Yeah, it's even chucked in a pouch in there, a patch on there as well.
Yeah.
So I'll show you later.
Yeah, nice, mate.
Yeah, no, it's pretty.
To see if that's up to Max Whitewood standards, and I'm sure it is because he's sold loads of them.
Yeah, they're like $90 on his website.
Yeah.
But the new ones have only got a single strap, you see. So
Yeah, I like the T-straps.
They've got a single strap along there, so.
Yeah, T-straps are always good.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, cheers for coming over, mate. Like I say, it's historic. This is the first time I've ever been here before you. Well, I was due to come over, like, leave at 7:30 because just to unblock it, you know, like the toilet sink and stuff, you know, so having one of these plumbers come round. But then just as we were going to leave, literally I was putting my smock on, he belled and said, oh, you're first on my list. You know, where are you? So made him a cup of tea, he's unblocked my sinks and that, job done.
Yeah, no, I had to get the car, didn't I?
Yeah.
I had the car, and then I had to Mary's been ill with sickness.
Yeah, well, anyway, we've got the thing on, mate. But no, good to see you, mate, because we haven't seen each other. You know, I've had 2 weeks off, but like I've already said, like, you know, a lot of that's keeping Rosina happy. 30th anniversary, she's plucked me 30 years, mate. Oh, blimey, I mean. Right, ladies and gents, I bought a new cooking pot. I've a little fetish for them. Actually, really stoked, really glad to find this one and get it. Let your eyes be your guide. No skin off my nose, but this is like 11 quid, I think it was. I'll drop a link in. There's lots of people selling these, or there's a few selling them, so just buy from whoever you want. This one came quite quickly. It does say China when you order it, but I think it was serviced from a UK warehouse anyway, because it came within a week or something daft like that. It came before I was even expecting it. So ladies and gents, it's a 2-part tin, and for me, I love the Russian doll effect, okay? I have my favourite cooker, and which fits inside it, which you'll see. I've already given this a burn. It is a really robust pot in itself, okay? Comes in 2 parts. The handle's really wide, no clickiness, no looseness. Really happy with that. It's got a nice lip on it as well, so the lid fits on it. When you take the lid off, and I'm just going to put that out of the way for a moment, just make sure we can, it's still in there. You've got a secondary thing, you can boil up water or whatever you wanted in there, and that does the squeeze to lock that in there and that. So, you know, as David said, you cut your bacon up, cut your meat up in there while you're doing something else in there. But that's the lid, and it's obviously a little pan in itself, or another little pot, okay? Certainly if you're only cooking for one person, that is more than adequate. But yeah, really happy with that. And again, it's really robust. You know, the lips rounded on it. I can't fault it in any way. David's seen it there and that. Springs back, and he said, oh, that's going to send off for one straight away for exactly the same reasons. I've seen it and wanted it, okay, and it took a tenner. So it's like fish and chips, isn't it? I mean, inside there, ladies and gents, that's a tobacco tin. Is going to be a proper fire kit in there, okay. Always, you can have 3 fire kits with you. I don't want to be caught with that one, but that fits just nicely in there like that. And what I want to talk about is the Russian doll effect now. So that's fire kit. I could put like coffee and tea or anything else in there I wanted to, but that container fits on there just perfect. On the inside, and this is what I really like about it, I've got a Trangia burner. I've just brewed up with this, a Trangia burner, fits straight in the bottom of that. Okay, a little bit of Scotch-Brite just to stop things rattling about, but it's always a good idea, just, you know, so I can clean pots and so forth. And like we see on the inside there, ladies and gents, is a complete fire stable. It's one of a favourite one of mine. That without the Trangia, we're talking about in the region of about 20 to 22 quid. And this is and will be my go-to sort of lightweight, you know, but robust. Yeah, you can have all the titanium you want, but it costs you, you know, you need a mortgage to buy that, don't you? But what we're looking at here is 20 quid. So inside of this, and it fits really nicely, and I've got a little bag that I put that in to drop that in there. A little baking tray I cut a circle out of, just that, so I've got something to put on there to put my Trangia on. Again, I don't want to damage things. But inside here is one of my favourite little rocket stoves. Kind of weighs, as David says, about as much as, you know, 20 cigarettes or whatever. It really is lightweight. Again, we're talking about in the region of 10, 11 quid. I'll drop a link in, just buy from whoever you want, okay? I paid me money for this. A little story about this, David saw it, he wanted one, so I gave him one, and I bought another one, and I couldn't find it. You know, we all know that, because probably the wife moved it. So I just bought another one, so I've even got a spare one of these. But inside there, oh, I always get this. It's, drop that one in there, put that one in there, that's fine. The air hole, so you've got a nice rocket stove effect in there. And as David said, where it's so deep, you can get quite a bit of wood in there. It's not like a twig stove, it's like a proper wood burning stove. And again, should you not want to drop it in, you've got the little air hole in there. And these things go like guns, you know. And obviously, should you so want to, you've got the actual crossover bars on it as well. That comes with it. But that, as you've just seen, fits in my pot. With a Trangia, with a fire kit or your tea, you can put a brew kit in there. And that's just something, because I like to have that underneath the Trangia or underneath that, like, you know, just don't want to burn it down unless I have to. So ladies and gents, let your eyes be your guide on that. But this and that, okay, and I think that's, as lightweight, it's a trade-off between lightweight and robustness. Absolutely spot on. We see the pot here now, and it's got a decent lip on it, pouring spout, the arms that come up, yeah, measuring, which you can see from the inside, and I was able to put half a litre in there straight away just for my first brew. That's always handy. Again, if you've got water, you don't want to be wasting it. And there is nothing wrong with this whatsoever. You know, David give it a good squeeze, and you know, he's had a good look at it. He was like, I'm getting one. So, and again, you could have just like a lid go on there, you know, like most of them do, but this one gives you that. There's a little bit more capacity inside, and it can be also used as a lid, or you know, you could be doing your rice in the bottom, or your meat or whatever, your fish is just heating up slowly in there. I'm going to be doing that later on, giving that a test. So ladies and gents, just on this, sort of in the order of 22 quid, let your eyes be your guide. And like I say, I have paid me money, and again, let's put it back together. Okay. This is now my go-to cook kit. So that goes in there, Trangia in there. I'm not going to stick it all in there at the moment. I'm going to stick the fire kit on top. Job done. And you know, there's a reason I call David technical advisor on that. I said the only thing it hasn't got is the ability to hang it over a fire. Well, actually, it has. So I'm going to drill 2 little holes there, and insert, I'm even saying on there now, just to it's in there. Obviously we can see the old fisheye thing, which I'm sort of carrying. It's got multiple uses, so I just need to do two holes in there. It won't affect it because it's got, as you see, it's got a really nice lip on it as well. That's going to go in there absolutely beautifully. So ladies and gents, this is, for me, this is a win-win, and as you know, there's a reason why I call myself tightwad, but I'm absolutely loving this. This is a pucker bit of kit, and the seller will sell you this individually, and if I remember, it'll also sell you the cop that goes inside it. I only bought it because I've got the other Billy can light, which I like with the handle and that, the bell handle. But once I saw this one inside of it, because every single pot I've got, I've always wanted that to go inside and fit snugly as it does, and this is tailor-made now, ladies and gents. So for 22 quid in the order of 22, 23 quid, you're getting a complete cooking pot. Well, it hasn't got Parkfinder on it, or any other company names, you know what I mean? But certainly really robust, and it's certainly going to get the job done, and this is now going to be like my go-to kit, because it ticks so many boxes.